Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Good afternoon. We're going to just do a collective reading, and I'm going to open up the phone lines for callers. I think that's what I want to just try to do every show. I actually do have somebody who's been meaning to reach out to me who we couldn't get on last week. So we're going to start there and then I can do any sign that anybody would like, or I can do some collective readings. So let's see if Hersan is available.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Hersan, how are you? Did I say your name correctly?
Yes, that's fine.
Can,
Right, right.
can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. So nice to meet you, man. Where are you calling
Nice to meet
from?
you. Florida,
You're in Florida. Where in Florida are you?
West Palm Beach.
Oh, wow. I'm a little jealous. I'm sure you guys have some pretty good weather down there.
Right now, yeah.
Is
Usually
that
in the summer it gets really hot.
is that by Miami?
No, do you know where Donald Trump stays during like his breaks and stuff?
I do not. I don't keep up I don't keep up with politics.
Well, yeah, I just live
Yeah.
really near him, like literally
Okay.
30 minutes away from his house.
I've been to Florida a bunch of times. I think I drove down there like 21 hours straight with my friends like
Wow.
when I was 25.
But I think you might know Palm Beach, like the island where all the rich people live.
Ah, okay, cool.
I'm pretty near that. It's just like the more like
Okay. So,
not so rich.
yeah, well, thanks for coming on the show, man.
Yeah.
So what's on your mind?
Well, it's been for a while, but I have this friend that I not really appreciate him, but like we met like last year in June, I think it was July, and off the bat we hit it off. We're like really close, and we've been pretty close, but just like lately, like things have been like really like not good. Like I feel like he doesn't care anymore. Like that's just like he lost so much interest, and then for me, it's like personally hard because like in everything I do, I really put like a lot of care into, and then
What do
I
you mean
just
he
he
lost
do
interest?
I just feel like he doesn't really care anymore. Like it's just everything, like his conversations, like whatever we do, it just feels like he's doing it not to like hurt my feelings or but just
Yeah.
lately, like he's been pretty dry and all that stuff. But that's the thing. I don't know what I've done. Like I've asked him, he said everything is fine, but his actions speak otherwise.
Yeah. Were you guys really close?
Really close. And then what I noticed, like he tells me less stuff. Like there's some stuff like when you make like something good and then like you get something good, you obviously just go and tell your friends right what you got. You're like the exciting news. Like he doesn't say anything to me. That's the thing
Yeah.
as well.
How did you guys meet?
Um, I mean, I saw him in school and I thought he was like, really cool because we like we had the same interests. Like we were in art club and like in art class. So I used to see him walking around with like paintings and stuff. So I just like one day just started talking to him and like we hit it off, which is interesting.
Yeah. How old are you, man?
17.
Oh, okay. So you guys still see each other in school?
Yes, I mean he takes me home, but so like, every time I see him, I feel like this sense of like I don't know. I get like super like my heart drops in some type of way. It's kind of weird, and then
Yeah.
like every time after like we speak, everything just feels unfulfilling. Like I don't know. It's like just weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first card that I pulled while you were talking was the Nine of Cups. By the way, are you watching this stream or are you just listening? I always like to know.
I'm just listening right now.
Okay, no
I'll just
problem. Well, you can always go back and rewatch
like
it.
just channel.
Um,
Yeah.
so this is a card of the past. Yeah, I can tell he made you happy. Like he made you real happy.
Yeah.
Um,
I really needed that friendship at the time that it came.
yeah.
I really needed it. Like,
Did you guys have a falling out?
what do you mean? Like,
Did you guys have an argument?
it's I guess it's just like passive arguments. Like it's like not so big. Like an argument that will actually tear down everything. And just start talking, but it's just been like little arguments about me complaining about how like our relationship is now. And I think like he never really puts enough effort to like say something back. He's just like everything's fine and everything's fine. But
Yeah.
his actions speak otherwise. So
What's your sign,
sometimes like
man?
I'm on Libra,
Okay, what is he?
Aries.
An Aries? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the other card that came out with the Nine of Cups was the King of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like this is your energy. Like this is somebody who is always there for other people before themselves. That's a big thing with this king. Like he's super diplomatic and caring and very tolerant. And I mean, just from the messages you sent me and what you told me, I feel like this is
Mm-hmm.
very much you.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, but I just like when
So
I care about someone, I just put them
yeah,
first, like before me. And so like I like idolize them for some reason, and then
is he older than
it
you?
sucks because a bit like he's 17, but he's about to turn
Okay,
18 in April 2nd.
yeah. Let me get a couple more cards here. Do you guys
It's
have
like
mutual
everything.
friends?
Yes, a few. I mean, only one. Because then I wouldn't consider like his other friends my friends. I
Okay.
just like hang out with them because he hangs out with them.
So the other card came out was the Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me that, I mean, that's a card of trust. It's also a card, I mean, the Hermit is, I mean, it's really about going within and kind of feeling isolated, not in a negative way. Um, can I get a card for, what's his name? Actually, you can give me his nickname if you don't want to give me his real name. That's okay
I
too.
mean, I call him Sir
Okay.
because he's like his name at the end is Sir, and then
Yeah.
he's like Bill Sir. I just call him Sir, and then he calls me Mister. So it's like a nickname we gave each other at the start.
Yeah. Hmm. I gotta be honest, Herson. I asked what his feelings were.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Nine of Wands. I
Well,
mean, this is I feel like he's feeling kind of hurt or beat up.
by
Um,
me.
not necessarily. Can I get another card here?
And you know what always found weird? Like anytime I try to have deep conversations with him, he everything like he's like the type of person who will say like I'm happy all the time, but who's really happy all the time? But
No one.
no one
No
exactly. It's
one.
like
Sounds
so
like
I
he's
never
kind
like
of,
really try to like put too much
yeah.
on it. I mean I know he wouldn't budge,
Have you really tried
but
to talk to him and open up to him?
many times like I tried this one time and we were driving home and then like I was telling me how I felt, right, and then how like I understand if there's something going on with him, but he got nervous, like really nervous. So that kind of like made me want to stop talking because like he started
Yeah.
like when someone's nervous, they just start like touching random stuff out of nowhere and then like start doing like. So I just really didn't feel like it. Like
Herson, can I ask you a question, man?
yes, yes,
Do you have feelings for this guy?
I do actually. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Is that obvious? Like
No, man, it's
uh,
not. I'm just a human being and I can pick up on feelings.
yeah,
Um,
'cause- but
does,
I lost all feelings. I feel like I have, but don't really.
um,
It's like confusing, honestly.
yeah. Um, does he know about that?
I don't think so. Honestly, I wouldn't even tell him.
Yeah. Do you
I was
know,
like, I think.
do you know if he's straight or not?
I think it's straight. Yeah, no, that's why I really keep to myself. I don't really I
Yeah.
don't really try to like show that much of how I feel to him, but just like
Listen, I understand. That's a big deal, especially when you're young, you
mm,
know. Um, I mean, do you usually keep that to yourself? That stuff? Like, is that like do people know that you
the only person that knows is like my friend, my girl, like the girlfriend that I know that I told her about it. That's the only person. And I
yeah,
just keep it to myself with anyone else.
yeah. Dude, I feel for you, man. I mean, that's really a tough dynamic, especially with young guys. Um,
Mm-hmm.
listen, I want to pull some more cards. Can I just tell you the energy that I'm picking up?
Sure.
I haven't even pulled anything yet, man. I think this guy might have some feelings for you, personally. I just really like I'm just intuitively feeling that.
You know, I really have felt that as well, but at the same time, like he's a Jehovah Witness,
Yeah.
and like like on their religion and on their religion, being like liking another guy is like
Yeah.
negative. So he started like we started like basically becoming more Christian, like getting closer to God, and then I just feel like I don't know. This is like the two intuitives that I had. Either he's doing that to like back away from my claim that he's like actually homosexual,
Yeah.
or that he's like really Christian and I can and then I should like step away from my feelings for him
Yeah.
because
Hersan,
nothing's ever gonna happen.
this is tough, man. I mean, I just want to let you know I grew up in the South. I mean, I have friends of all different backgrounds. I mean, one of my best friends is gay. And
Mm-hmm.
it's I mean, a lot of people don't a lot of people aren't comfortable with who they are yet. And I mean, I feel the cards that I'm seeing, I think his feelings are kind of scaring him a little bit. And
His feelings for me do you think like he's in love or is it just something else?
let's see. Honestly, dude, I think he's in his own head. I got the King of Swords. I really think he's in his own head big time. And I mean, from what you're saying, it makes sense. You know, I mean, just recently found like spirituality, but I've always been of the mindset that like being a good person and like who you're attracted to have nothing to do with one another, you know?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I mean, he's a young kid. There's probably he's probably feeling a lot of pressure and insecurity around him right now. Like there's something wrong with his feelings and he's probably scared of that. Um, but listen, you seem like a really good guy, and I really appreciate you calling. And I just want to say this to you too. It sounds like maybe you're not at a place either where you're fully comfortable with yourself. I'm seeing that too a lot in the cards, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, it's easy to really it's scary to be to really step into who you are. I mean, I gotta tell I
What
got
would you say would be like a good idea? Like, how would I like try to make things better for
yeah.
both of us?
Let's get some
Because
advice for
honestly,
him.
the only way I'm seeing like it's like we
Yeah.
stop talking
Well,
completely. I don't really want to do it.
I think you guys are actually gonna see each other at a party. The Three of Cups came out. Um, I think you guys are gonna have an opportunity to talk at a party.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you know what? The Six of Wands came out too. This is like a card of victory. Um, I think that you guys are gonna have an opportunity to work through this. I want to get a couple more. Can I get a few more cards um on her son's friend, please? Hmm. Yeah, her son. I gotta tell you, I think he's afraid to come out, and I think that he feels like his feelings for you. like are gonna get him caught. I really believe that. I'm really seeing that strongly. And listen, man, all I can do is give you the advice that I see, and also just talk to you about like just be a friend
I
to
wanna.
you.
I
You
think
know,
like
listen, man, you can't change
always.
people. I just want you
Okay.
to know that. And
But
somebody like this, you're a young kid. Man, I felt like I was fucking in love when I was 17. You know, I'm
but
36 years
I
old.
want to say something.
Please.
Give me a time. I want to say something. I
Yeah.
feel like it's my fault at the same time
It's
because
not your
like
fault.
I know, wait, I knew I had feelings for her, but I try to like push them away,
Person,
like
you
like
didn't do
this is
anything
the thing.
wrong. You did
No,
not
this is
do
the thing.
anything wrong.
We used to go like I don't know. I was like it was like one on one. Like I wouldn't say dates, but it was felt like dates. Honestly, we used to go to the beach. We used to go
Yeah.
to like get drinks and stuff after school and
You guys
everything.
had a connection.
But then yes, there was a mutual connection, and then all of a sudden, like I was like, "Oh, we're going all these dates. Wouldn't that mean something?" And then I guess I just ruined it. I
Yeah.
ruined it there because we never did that again after that. Like
Person,
he like started to pick up on I started to notice something, and then
yeah.
just stopped.
Dude,
I don't know.
I listen, I don't envy you, man. I know what you're going through. This is like I mean, this is a big deal, especially at your age. You know, people aren't comfortable with who they are yet. And I know that that's like, that sounds so fucking stupid to tell you that, but you'll understand what I mean when you're older. Right now, this kid, the Four of Cups came out. This kid's like emotionally detached from his feelings. And I think it's because he's trying to maintain some sort of image to other people about like what he thinks is acceptable or like socially acceptable. I don't think he's going to be ready to. You know what you should really ask yourself. I mean, what do you want out of this? Let's say that he did really have feelings for you. Are you guys going to keep it a secret? Like, what do you see? What do you really want out of this? That's what you need to ask yourself.
What I really want out of it is just
I know that's a
like
tough question.
I don't want to feel this way anymore. Like
Yeah,
it's like constantly wondering if we're like fighting or because like thing is we texted what like 2 days ago. He told me he was going to take a shower. He hasn't replied since then. I was like,
yeah,
oh okay, he hasn't replied since then. So now I'm like wondering, oh is he trying to avoid me or is there something going on? It's always like I'm always on my head thinking constantly
yeah.
about whether or not everything's fine. So that's
Listen,
why
everything is fine.
before like this didn't happen. It never went through my mind that we would ever be this like
Yeah.
this distance between us. It just sucks.
Listen, man.
What I truly want is for like us to be as close as we once were. But I know like I can't really make that happen, or
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, I put in the work, but it's up to him basically.
You know what, man? Listen, I want to pull another card here. You can take my advice or you could leave it, but I I really believe in this, and this is something that you should feel really good about. It, regardless of what happens, all you can do is put yourself out there, and it sounds like you haven't even really fully been honest with him about how you feel. And
Not really having.
no. And
Just
you know what?
I
If
just keep it to a surface level, and then I really go more because if I go more into it, I guess he'll pick up on how I really feel, and then I just don't.
yeah.
I don't want to put myself in that type of situation because
Why? Are you afraid to
it will
be
break me.
rejected?
It will break me. Honestly, I feel like
Dude,
I wouldn't really come back from
Hersan,
that.
that shit is not gonna fucking break you, dude. I am telling you, okay? It's gonna make you
'Cause,
stronger.
like this person has been like the most special thing. Because honestly, when I met him, I was in my lowest, and he he just came in. It was like a light. I told him
Yeah,
like, you're like the light that came in like to like brighten my life and
yeah.
just
Do you have a
like
big
just out
school?
big
Like,
school.
is the school you go to
About
big?
3,000 kids. I don't really know.
Okay. do you feel like it's not really socially accepted where you are? Because I can tell. I mean,
I guess it is, honestly. I think, I always thought like his friends maybe picked up on the things that me and him were doing and just started like commenting on
yeah. Listen, man,
whether or
stupid
not
fucking
that.
people are always gonna say stupid shit,
Yes.
but it says more about them than you, you
And I guess
know?
his family as well. I don't think his family will even like
Yeah.
accept it. So he told me like his family is not really the you know normal family.
Her
Well,
son,
his uncles.
all I can tell you, man, like I can really just give you advice from the heart, from somebody. I mean, dude, I fell in love when I was 17,
Hmm.
the girl I lost my virginity to, you know? Like I know what you're going through, but this kid, one, he's afraid to come out, so he's wrestling with his own demons. Aside from you, there's a big part. This has really nothing to do with you. And the other card that came out, he's really emotionally like detached, like big time. And um I got to be honest. I mean, like I think you're going to have opportunities to feel like things are moving forward with you guys, whatever that means. Because, I mean, you got the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands, which is like a card of victory. Um, but all I can tell you is if you want him to respect you, and in some weird way, I bet it would really make him like look up to you. Like, you got to just put yourself out there with him, like when you have an opportunity to, not through text. You be a man about it. Like kids text. When you have an opportunity, gather your thoughts. Just be straight with them. Say, listen, tell him how you feel, and tell him that you understand what he's going through. Like if he feels like, you tell him that you know what you feel with him. I mean, it's pretty clear he's got feelings for you, and it's so fucking clear that he's afraid of it. I think he's afraid of how people will look at him. I really do. And to be honest, man, there's fucking nothing that you can do about that. But if
Yeah,
all you can do is
the
put
first time.
yourself out there and be proud of who you are.
The first time I really noticed, I don't know, I'm just being delusional. The first time I really noticed that he liked me like was
Yeah.
we were sitting and like we were in the morning getting lunch together, right? And we were just sitting down, and I was just like scrolling through my phone trying to find a song. And then I looked to my side, and he was like staring at me in a way that I really felt. I would say uncomfortable, but it's just like kind
You
of like
felt it, you felt him looking through
gave me
you.
gave me butterflies. And then he just picked up a song, and he was like. I still remember it's "Please, Please Give Me What I Want" by the
Hmm.
Smiths. I don't know, it's just delusional, but I just remember like that. Oh, like after that, I just like thought about it, and then it just been in my head.
Dude, it's fucking beautiful, man. It's first love,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
You'll never forget it, I mean, I got my heart broken, like it's first love, and I know that it hurts, but listen, all you can do is speak your truth to this guy, from the heart, and tell him that you understand how he feels, and like you understand like the pressure that he feels, because it's so clear he's running away from how he feels. Like people like people run away from their feelings. Even straight people do that. And I think there's a layer where, even though no one would even notice his feelings for you necessarily, I think that they're so strong that he feels like being around you, it would make him feel like caught or exposed. And listen, man, you can't. I mean, he's got his own journey to go on with this, and it sounds like you do too. Like, you got to be open about who you are with people. Listen, I spent so fucking long like trying to do things for other people and be something that I wasn't, and it
Mhm.
never got me where I wanted to be. Like, I'm just telling you that being your authentic self, it feels so good, and the people who accept you for who you are the people that should be in your life. And the people who don't, I fucking promise you, those people have no place in your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when you get older. Like the dynamics of high school disappear like fucking instantly the second you leave.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
really what I'm scared of, honestly.
I know it's scary, but all you can do is speak from the heart to this guy when you have an opportunity, and you will. I promise you, you will. And
we have this trip coming up to Orlando
Yeah.
on April 11th. We're gonna be taking the bus, so we're probably gonna be together.
and just
Like, hopefully.
go easy, be easy. Don't blow up his phone.
I just know for a fact that if I go viral, like he's just gonna shut down and not say.
I know. Listen, all you can do is let him know that you're there. Don't make things awkward. Just be present. Be comfortable in your own skin. And when we have a moment to talk to this guy, talk to him. Talk to him and tell him how you feel, man. And if he's not okay with that, you need to be okay with that, and you need to be proud of yourself, knowing that you put yourself out there.
Do you think he will ever actually like make the first effort to like actually speak his feelings?
No, I don't. Truthfully, I don't, dude. I gotta be honest. I think this kid's got a long road ahead of him before he's comfortable with who he is. Like I don't think he's gonna come out for a really long time. I just don't. And it sounds like that's something that you still need to work through too. And I mean, can I ask you a question? Do you have brothers and sisters, by the way?
Oh yeah, I have an older brother and a younger sister.
Do you think how would your parents not understand?
My mom, I guess she will understand to a point, but then I have a stepfather. I don't think he'll understand.
Well, fuck your stepdad. Who cares about him?
My mother, I mean, I always been close to my mom, and I guess.
You know what, man? That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
I mean, my aunt was for a time she was a lesbian, so.
Listen, you can't control who you love, and it doesn't make you a bad person. And any type of organized religion that tells you that it's wrong to be a good person and to be attracted to the same sex.
I have, but it's not like I'm only like attracted to guys. I'm also attracted to
okay.
Like in my time, I have dated girls.
Yeah.
It's really.
You're attracted to who you're attracted to.
Yeah, he just came to my life, and then I just guess I really fell in love.
Yeah, dude, you seem like a really good guy. I gotta be honest. I 17-year-old Stefan probably could have learned a thing or two from you. All I can tell you is, dude, love hurts. I mean, it's the first time you really had strong feelings for someone. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I can sure to promise you that you're gonna fall in love at least like 10 more times in your life. And it's probably gonna be even more intense when you have it with somebody who actually reciprocates that with you. I'm telling you, man. Listen, let me get another card for advice for you. By the way, what are you planning on doing after high school?
I mean, my goal is to be an airplane technician, but I'm gonna be working in the construction field for a while, maybe.
Okay. Do you like Florida?
No, not at all.
Not really? It's funny, man. Even the most beautiful places in the world, when you grow up somewhere, it loses its sparkle. I mean, I used to live out in California on the West Coast, and I feel like a lot of people said the same thing. You ever come up to New York? Hersan, you there?
What was that?
Hey, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Have you ever been up to New York?
I want to move to a place where there's a lot of mountains and height. Because Florida is flat.
Yeah.
And I don't really like.
Oh no, I hear you. Well, I live in like the Hudson Valley, like an hour outside New York City. I'm surrounded by mountains on all sides here. Really big gay community up here too, by the way. Hey, I just want to let you know, man, the last card that came out was the Four of Wands. This is a card, you know what this card represents? Fucking excitement and freedom and celebration. I think you need to step into your fucking power of who you really are and watch how quick you start attracting the right people. Even if this kid isn't ready to do that, I promise you, if you just speak your truth to this guy and you really like own who you are, he's gonna look at you and he's gonna look up to you and he's gonna be jealous, like, of the freedom that you have, like being comfortable with who you are. That's a powerful thing. I mean, there's so many people who feel like they almost can't be their authentic selves for various reasons. Don't fucking let anybody ever fucking take that away from you, dude.
Yeah.
I promise you, I promise you. And listen, I want to follow up with you again in like a week.
Mhm.
Listen, don't rush this. You just be cool. You be cool. Let him know that you're present and you're there for him. Like,
I mean, his birthday coming up, so
you will have your moment. You will know when that moment is to talk to him about this, and just speak from the heart, man, and let him know that you know how he feels about, because this, again, this has nothing to do with you, dude. I'm telling you, this is so clear he has feelings for you. It's so fucking clear to me in these cards. It is so clear to me. And I can tell that he feels a really strong connection with you, but he's completely emotionally shutting down. Straight the fuck up, bro. And I know why. It's because he's running away from his feelings, and it's because he's afraid of what other people are gonna think. Now, do you really, at the end of the day, want to be with somebody who's not comfortable in their own skin? You're gonna have to make that decision for yourself. But don't close yourself off to other people in your life and other opportunities. And like, it's like a big learning thing, you know? Listen, nobody gets married to their high school sweetheart, all right? And most people who do are not super, yeah, they're not, trust me, people my age who marry their high school sweetheart, those are sexless marriages, okay? So, this is not somebody that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. If you do, I'll pay for your fucking wedding, all right? But I'm telling you, it's, learn to appreciate like the pain and the happiness that comes from these, you know? Like, pain is real. Like, a lot of people aren't lucky enough to feel fucking real pain like this through love, you know? Like, that's a real fucking feeling. And I mean, it's real. And stand in your power and give yourself like the ability and like give yourself permission to be vulnerable with this guy. And if he can't do that with you, that's not somebody you want to fucking be with, you know? You can still have fun with him. He can still be your friend. Be there to support him, because I can tell from you calling me, man, he's gonna be about like on a 10-year tape delay from you, from kind of growing. It's gonna take him a lot longer potentially than it's gonna take you to like kind of be his authentic self. I mean, that's pretty clear to me. I could be wrong. Maybe you say something to him that really like hits home, but just really think about what you want. Because I could tell you, I don't think it'll make you happy at the end of the day to have a secret relationship with this guy. I really don't. I really don't. It's going to actually end up, I think, causing you more pain. Nobody wants to be hidden, you know, especially when you really care about somebody. You know, I felt like that too in relationships before. Listen, you're going to be fine, man. You're going to be fine. Take my advice. Take the card's advice. Wait for the right opportunity to talk to him. But it's important that you stand in your own power, your personal power, and you embrace who you are. Because that's really what's attractive to people, you know? It really is, trust me. And anybody who doesn't understand that, like, seriously, who the fuck cares what people think? Listen, I do tarot online. I can promise you there's people who don't like me. You know, I can promise you there's people from my past who don't like me for what I do. But who the fuck cares? You know? They don't control your happiness. And when you move, it's not going to matter what some dickhead thought of you in high school, you know, because of what made you happy. It's not going to matter to you, I promise, man. But I think you guys are really going to maintain a friendship at the very least. I really see that. I see that very strongly. Can I get one more card for what her son doesn't see coming? Hey man, it's been so great to talk to you. All right, last card that came out. What was this sign?
Aries.
Okay. Last card that came out was the Knight of Swords. This is like a card of like charging head first towards somebody. Almost in kind of like a reckless way. Yeah, I don't know. This kind of feels like you, dude. So
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I mean, you are an air sign. I think this is you. Be careful. Don't lose your shit. Okay? Like, listen, if something happens, you might be in a situation where you're like tempted to just like rush towards him without thinking and like not like be composed about your thoughts. Stay composed, all right? I also really like this knight though. Like, I mean, this is somebody who's very direct and logical and like very like somebody who really knows what to say at times and somebody who's fucking fearless, dude. Like, this is the Knight of the Tarot. This guy's rushing head first into a storm, into battle, like just absolutely fearless. And I feel like this is your energy too, like about like how you should really approach things. Like, be fearless. Just also keep in mind that like the knight can also be overbearing. So keep that in mind. Like, be thoughtful about how you approach a situation, but always be fucking fearless, dude. Always be fearless. And I really get that from you, man. I think this is really your energy. I got a lot of air energy that came out. But like, I mean, your friend, I mean, some of the cards that came out, King of Swords, Four of Cups, Six of Cups. This guy is really fucking in his own head. He's head over heart. But I mean, he's so. Listen, your radar is on. You wouldn't feel something that wasn't there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
exactly.
you're an intuitive guy. Like, I'm getting that from these cards. Like, you wouldn't just imagine something. You know when something's there. We always know. You're not gonna pick up on chemistry that's one-sided. That's just not how it fucking works. And he picked up on it too, I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you, he picked up on it. He's in his own head, and it could take this kid a really long time to really be comfortable with who he is. So, just keep that in mind, and don't let that fucking like don't let that put out your light, man. Don't do it. Be a friend to this guy. Be a friend to this guy, even if the relationship doesn't work out. You should let him know that like you care about him, like not just romantically, but you care about him as a friend, and let him know that even if he feels like he's not ready to like do that or take that next step because of how people might think of him, let him know that you'll always be there for him as a friend. And that's going to mean a lot to him, I promise you. That would be the last piece of advice I have for you. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Good.
Honestly.
Listen, brother, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, dude. You got a good head on your shoulders. You really do. You have my. Listen, we're friends on Messenger or on Instagram. Let me know how things go, okay?
Yeah,
I'll call you. I'll call you off the air. You know, once you talk to him, let me know how things go, okay? Or if you need some advice, you know I'm here for you, dude. I got your back. You know that.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah. Listen, have a great weekend. How's the surfing down there, by the way?
Surfing.
Ugh, I miss surfing so much.
Not really, not really, not really. Like,
Okay.
massive waves, but they're decent.
Okay. Ugh, I miss surfing. No surfing by by where I live, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't think you can surf in those waters.
Yeah. All right, brother. Hey, listen, be well. You got this, man. I believe in you.
You too, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure, man. We'll talk soon, all right?
All right.
Okay. All right. Bye. Damn. What a good kid. Let's wish him well. What a good kid. Bringing back memories. I remember what it was like to fall in love first time. That situation definitely feels, actually, my situation was pretty complicated too, but that definitely is complicated. I know what he's going through. Hey, Devyani, how are you? Are you still in the chat? Everybody, thanks for watching. All right, let's do a general reading. I'm just going to do a general collective reading. Unless anybody wants to hop on with me here. Let's see. All right. Yeah, if anybody wants a free reading, feel free to just message me in chat. I'm doing great. How's everything with you going? You staying optimistic, keeping the faith? Devyani, you know what I was thinking about with your reading? When we pulled the Lovers card, I was thinking about it kind of after the fact. Like some of the other cards we pulled. You know, one aspect of the Lovers that I kind of like, I kind of missed. It can also represent like two people who are perfect opposites of one another, but like again, like a divine connection, like super sexually charged. But I thought that was really interesting, like the whole like kind of like perfect opposites from some of the some of the crazy shit that you and I found there that came out in the cards. So I'm actually gonna use my other deck. Devyani, what sign are you again? I forget. All right. Wow, what a great call we had. What a good kid. Um, Man, to be 17 again. I used to get in so much trouble when I was 17. I think I had already gotten arrested like 3 times. If you're a Virgo, okay. Virgo sun. All right, before I do a general collective reading, I'm just gonna pull one card today for your energy. Let's see your general energy for the day. Hey everybody. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping in. If you'd like a free reading, please feel free to send me a message in the chat. I also do free phone readings through through the Instagram app. I can call you right through the app. Don't ask anything, Devyani. Let's just pull a card. Let's see what's going on in your energy. Okay. What's going on in Devyani's energy? This came out last time for you, didn't it? This is a pretty goddamn good, excuse my language, good overall energy to be in. 10 of Cups, sense of joy and peace. Are you feeling at peace recently? This is beautiful energy. Hey, I'm proud of you. Do you remember what I said about being in the good headspace? That's how you attract things. This is your overall energy. Are you feeling pretty good? You're in the right energy for manifesting somebody. You really are. It's great. I love that. I love that, Devyani. What a great card to get. Hey, everybody. If you're new and you'd like a free phone reading, please let me know. You can message me on my Instagram. My info's in the top right. I can call you right through the Instagram app. I don't usually do questions in the chat just because I feel like everybody else does it, but I'm happy to do it, I think. Why not? You're restless? Why are you restless? Why? What does Debiani need to know? Debiani, I think you need to go take a day or two for yourself. When's the last time you went on vacation? You used some of your time off? I bet I know what you're gonna say. I bet you don't use it. You don't strike me as somebody who takes time for yourself. Who's calling me? I think we got a caller. Let's see. All right, I think we got a caller here. Let's see. Everybody, please excuse me. I'm just gonna switch accounts here. If I can figure out how to do that. Okay. How do I switch accounts? I'm so bad with technology. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Yay. Okay. I think we got a call, so let's see who called.
Hi, Stephen.
Hey, Devyani, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You keep calling
Yeah.
my other Instagram channel. That's why I keep missing you. It's okay though. No
Okay.
worries.
I will try to connect with the another one.
No, it's okay. It's okay. What's going on? You feeling anxious?
Yeah, I was talking to someone like since last 2 months, and we stopped talking, and I don't know, like I'm feeling anxious by not talking to him.
Okay.
But somewhere I feel like maybe this connection won't work.
I mean, I remember when we pulled cards for you.
Yeah.
It seemed like you had somebody new coming in.
Yep.
That's what I
I don't
remember.
know. Oh yeah. Even I'm hopeful that new person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gotta tell you, listen, I don't need a tarot reader to tell me this, or to tell you. You don't need one to tell you this. You're gonna need to let go of this other person that you're holding on to for no reason, for somebody new to come in your life. Straight up. You know that though already. The universe is gonna make you wait if you're still holding on to somebody that you know you shouldn't be with. And that's Stefan telling you that from personal experience too. That is, I know it's easier said than done. Has he been reaching out to you, or is he just on your mind?
He's just on my mind. He's not reaching out to me.
Okay, maybe it's the universe doing you a favor. You're feeling anxious?
Yeah, like you want to talk with the person, but then your self-respect, ego, whatever you call
Yeah.
it, like
I definitely feel like there's a lot on your mind right now. I mean, you got the Two of Pentacles, which is a card of juggling. Um, can I ask you a question? I don't know if you heard me in the chat. And I think I know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway. When was the last time you took like a day or two off from work to go do something for yourself?
yeah.
Yep, there it is. You strike me as somebody who doesn't use your time off. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think I get anxious if I don't work.
Yeah.
A lot of thoughts come into my
Can I
mind.
ask you a
so
question?
I don't like it.
I really, I said this to a caller last week, and I don't know, just like it seems like you've been anxious or you are anxious. You're kind of in your own head.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you? I mean, hypothetically, what makes you happy? Why don't you go take a little 2-day trip somewhere? Go do something that makes you feel like yourself, whatever that is. Go to a show that you like. Go stay at a fancy hotel and get a massage. Go take a little road trip out of Boston somewhere. Go stay somewhere. Like, go do something that makes you feel like you again. Like, sometimes we just need to get out of like our environment for like a day or two to like kind of re-clear our energy, like get into a better headspace. Um, have you thought about doing something like that?
I've been doing this. Like, I feel like I escape from reality all the time.
Well, what do you mean escape from reality? That's different.
I think like I take trips or go out just to divert myself.
Okay.
But
is it making
this
you
time I
happy
wanted
though?
to feel. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I'm not talking about doing things to escape reality. Like if it's I'm not talking about busying yourself. I'm talking about doing something that makes you feel like you, that makes you feel happy in the moment, um like something that brings you joy. The card that Another card came out was the 3 of Cups. That's the universe agreeing with me that I think you need to take some time to like celebrate, like do something fun. You might actually even meet some. I mean, this card's all about friendship or community. Do you have any friends like that that you could visit or something? I think you should spend some time with people you care about.
Okay.
Do you have any friends that you could visit or anything like that?
Yeah. I have family.
I really think you need to clear your head. I really do. And there's a difference between doing something just to do it to distract us and doing something with purpose that makes us like feel happy, that brings us happiness. Um, I let's see. Hmm, Page of Swords. Page of Swords came out. That's a card of like having fortitude, um, almost being truthful with yourself. Um, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so hung up on this guy?
I don't know. I like him.
Did he make you happy?
Yeah, like revived a bit.
Okay.
Uh,
And what happened?
but I was not sure that if he was sure about me or not. Like I could see indecisiveness in
Okay.
his
When was the last time did you guys have like a final conversation? Like, did you have a,
2 weeks back.
okay. I mean, what was said? I mean, was he clear with you about what he was feeling?
No, he said like he likes me, he wants to meet me, but I was like maybe I don't see
I don't
us
like
going
him.
in. Yeah.
I don't like him.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Just from what you told me, if you haven't talked to him in 2 weeks,
Mhm.
he does not sound like the guy coming in for you. Somebody who has inner strength and speaks their mind and means what they say. Um, See, that should be a red flag to you, because did you believe him when he said it? I bet you didn't.
I don't know. I wanted to believe him.
Okay, so you didn't. That your intuition, listen, and I know, you took the words right out of my mouth. We know something to not be true, but we want to believe something that's not true. Listen, I understand.
Mhm.
Listen, you deserve better than that. Straight up. And why would you want to be with somebody who ghosts you for 2 weeks? You deserve better than that. And until you get out of that mindset, like being okay with people not being upfront with you, I'm telling you, you're going to delay that fucking beautiful, excuse my language, that beautiful, beautiful like connection that's coming in. That was one of the strongest messages I've ever gotten in my life from a reading. The cards we pulled for you. I've never gotten such strong, powerful messages ever before. But the universe isn't going to bring somebody in until you're healed, till you're ready for that. Do you remember what we were talking about? Like, that it's really important. Like, one of the cards that came out for advice for you was the Nine of Pentacles last week. And I really took that as enjoying like all the hard work and the fruits of your own labor, like appreciating what you have on your own. I think it's really important that you do that like before, like, so you can allow for somebody to come in. Something that I realized about myself, and I think it really is true for healthy relationships. One, you need to first be comfortable and be happy being on your own. And two, you need to be comfortable having boundaries and not letting people like treat you badly. Like, that's really important. Like, you need to be clear about what your own value is. So that's what you'll attract. Because if you're okay with people, like, I don't know, disappearing on you, like being insincere, nobody tells you they like you and then they don't talk to you for 2 weeks. That's not how it works. It really isn't. And if anything, he did you a fucking favor by showing his hand. I mean, if he comes back in another week or two, wouldn't you be like, yo, where the fuck have you been? Like, that's a red flag for anything moving forward, unless he's unbelievably honest. Let me get a card on this guy from the past. Not that we even need to litigate this at all, but what does that mean? Hmm. This guy wants to be single, Deviani, straight up.
Yeah.
He wants to be single. He does. That's what I'm seeing. Listen, I know what it feels like to have your feelings hurt, especially when you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've had my feelings hurt plenty. Plenty. You know what I can understand? It almost, like, it's the reason that, like, I really feel like it's important, like, where I'm, especially now, because I used to not be like this, to really be open and forward with people, like specifically women that like I'm dating in relationships with, about what my intentions are, and not leading people on. And like, it honestly, for me, I would much rather have somebody just say like, you know what, it was really nice to meet you, but I'm just not feeling it. or I'm not sure, rather than like not really even have like the backbone, just tell you how they feel. I mean, I feel like that's what he kind of did to you. And that is not the lion energy of this new person coming in. What do you think you need to do to get over this guy?
Maybe take a trip. I don't know. Maybe I'll go and stay with my family.
I think
for
you
a
need to
couple
get
of-
I think you need to get out of your space. I really do.
Yeah.
This 3 of Cups is encouraging you to do that. I'm telling you, take a couple days for yourself.
Mhm.
That's why they give you time off, okay? Use it. It's for you. You need it. I'm telling you, you need it. Be with people who care about you. You know, and be truthful with yourself um about people like that. You have to be, you know, you have to be truthful with yourself about people like that in your life. And honestly, when you are, it'll kind of make you have perspective and be like, holy shit, like, why would I want to be with somebody like that? You know, like feelings, love, like openness, it's supposed to be reciprocated. And, you know, if anything, that was the universe clearing somebody like that out of your life because you do have somebody good coming in. Do you remember what I told you? You have to have patience, you
Yeah.
know? And to be honest, I don't even think you're like, it doesn't even sound like you're in the right energy today or at this very moment to meet somebody like that. Like all the cards are telling us you have to be open. And I really think that you need to start appreciating and being happy because that's when we're our best selves. Like when we're in a good mood, we're feeling like positive, we're happy. Um, like that's the energy where we're the most attractive, truthfully.
Yep.
Don't fucking worry about this guy, you know? Like you should be grateful that he, you know, came in and out of your life and he didn't take up any more time than really he should have.
Mhm.
And hey, listen, if you get anxious, you just call me. You got my information. I'm here.
Yeah.
But listen, the cards give us advice and it's supposed to guide us like it's what our heart's desire is. It's our higher self. If we don't want to listen to that, that's our choice. But I can tell you that every time I listen to my higher self, I don't think I've ever been led wrong. I really haven't. Every time I don't, and I go against what I know to be right for me, it fucking backfires. And I get stuck,
Mhm.
you know? Um, have confidence. Do things that make you happy. And, you know, you're better than whoever that person is. Because if you didn't like somebody, I bet you would tell them, you know? So, do you want me to pull any other cards for you?
Um, I think I am good. I just wanted like confirmation with the cards that uh he is. I don't know. Like I was in this dilemma that maybe I am making things up in my head. Maybe he's a nice person
Hmm. I mean,
because
I'm
he
sure
said
he's not like a
what.
serial killer, you know?
No.
But
He said like he likes talking to me. He want to stay in this connection, but then the actions are like totally opposite than what he says.
exactly, he's full of shit, Devyani. He's full of shit. And to be honest, I have such little respect for those types of people. Like, I mean, have like some backbone, seriously. Like, he's a grown man, you know? Like,
Mhm.
you know what? And you're a grown woman. Like, you can handle it, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I feel like you keep trying to like juggle this thing that's not good for you. And again, you need to do something good for you. And I'm holding up the cards. I don't know if you're watching. This is so clear to me. I mean, it came out literally moments after I asked when last time you did something nice for yourself. Like, go be with people that mean you well. Go hang out with people that you enjoy hang out with. Go have a drink with your friends. Like, go do something fun. You know, like, fuck, you might meet somebody there. Like, you know, you could meet somebody out. Who knows? Open yourself up to new things. Stop looking in the past. We learn from the past. It becomes part of who we are. But you need to look towards the future. You know, you really do. And you're allowed to be hurt. And you know what? If you need to like let this shit like out of your system, you know, when you're by yourself, say like, you know what, fuck you. Like, I am mad at you for doing that to me. Sometimes just like releasing that stuff really helps. I do it. It really helps. Let go of whatever is making you feel anxious. Like if it's anger, if it's frustration, speak it, let it go, and do something good for yourself. Watch what it does for your energy when you take a day or two. You know, I'm telling you, you deserve it.
Thank you.
You do.
I wanted to hear that.
Again, beautiful things take time to come in. You know that. We all know that.
Yeah.
We all know that. You know. So be patient, but it starts with you being in the right energy. You know, anxious energy is dangerous. It is. It makes us really unreceptive to others. It makes us really unreceptive to love. It makes us like doubt ourselves. It's not a good energy to be in, and you shouldn't have to feel that because of somebody else, you know. Trust in the universe, okay? And thank you for calling. Let me know where you end up going, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
You better tell me. You better message me.
Yeah.
Let me know where you end up going.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. Okay. Bye, Devyani.
Bye.
Bye. All right. That was a good call. All right. I still haven't done a collective reading. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of calls and texts. Okay. What time is it? 1. All right. All right, let's do a one collective reading. Just general collective. I'm going to switch decks here. All right. General collective, what's going on with the collective currently? 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 Current energy. Okay. All right. Some water here. All right. Current energies. All right. Ooh. Okay. That's amazing. All right, collective. Another card. Okay. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Good cards. Good cards. Damn, you've been carrying a lot recently. Whoever I'm talking to, you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders recently. Ten of Wands came out. Um, a card of completion, ten's a number of finality. I feel like you've been kind of carrying a lot of burdens about like things that you like are kind of almost unseen, out of your control. The moon clarified that. Um, but I feel like you know it's almost over. Like you can feel it. Um, Something really beautiful about the moon's energy. It doesn't just represent like things not being seen, like in the context of people being dishonest. Like this can be a card of like just like an inner knowing or like feeling of some of like just something bigger than you, like that kind of like lacks like definition. um and I feel like you think it's I feel like you feel something kind of coming to a conclusion, like finally in your life. And guess what it is? It fucking is. This is such beautiful energy. I love the sun. I mean, this card is really about, I mean, it's about radiating happiness. Um, one of the most beautiful messages that I get from this card right now, um, this card, it's really about glowing and radiating, not only from within, but like the way that you look like to others. You know, um, like one of the symbologies of like the little naked boy running bareback on the horse, which I love. Um, it's about being comfortable in your own skin, like truly being comfortable with who you are in a way that's so fucking radiating. Like it radiates like just warmth and positivity, like truly being comfortable with who you are, like from the inside out, being confident. And it's bringing somebody in, collective. It's bringing in somebody. I mean, this King of Pentacles, I mean, this guy makes a lot of fucking money. I mean, this is somebody who has a ton of material abundance. Like this is somebody super reliable, unbelievably wise, so grounded, very connected to like the material world, very connected to earth, like somebody who's outdoorsy, somebody who people go to for advice on things. Um, Again, somebody who has so much abundance. Like it's permanent abundance. That's what this card is. This isn't a fucking windfall. This is having so much material like wealth, but also being very charitable and sharing it. Like somebody who always makes good financial decisions. Um, and I actually think that this person knows you. Do they? Can I get another card? King of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. I don't think this person knows you. Um, but they're certainly going to be offering you something significant. I mean, this is a new offer. Um, I mean, this is prosperity. I mean, wow. To get the Sun, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, that's significant. I also think it's significant that the Moon and the Sun came out in the same reading. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching, by the way. We're just doing a collective reading. Final two cards, Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups. This is really nice energy. I mean, again, Ace is something new. Like, it's, I think, almost think that this is your energy. I mean, I think that you have something really amazing coming in with this person. Um, I mean, this is wish fulfillment. You got two aces and the Sun and a court card. I mean, fuck, that's pretty impressive. Um, this person's coming towards you to tell you how they. I'm sorry, I just got some weird messages. I can't. For a moment, it actually made me feel like this person knows you because you got the Ace of Swords, and I think they're coming to offer you something. If they don't know you, this is somebody who's going to make it damn clear about what their feelings are about you. I mean, you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Can I get one more card? Mhm. Does the collective know this person? I think so. Um, Incoming communication and Ace of Swords. I think they do know you. You might not be aware of how they feel about you, but they're coming to offer you something big. This actually might even be work related if it's not romance. Um, you also got the Eight of Pentacles. Um, Telling me that like, hmm. All right, guys, I just got a completely different message. A completely different message. That one is still applicable, I'm sure. I mean, this is a collective reading. Speaking your truth, like speaking. Let's start over. Oof. You've carried so many burdens, so many burdens. You can inherently feel that it's coming to an end. Like you could inherently feel that it's coming to an end, like just deep down, like intuitively. You've been working so hard, you're almost home, and you've reached a place where you're truly comfortable with who you are in your own skin, and everybody's starting to fucking see it. Like you are radiating like just like this really authentic fucking energy, like just optimism. Like you're fucking done like pretending ever to be anything other than your authentic self ever. And it's catching the eye of like somebody who is really in like a position of wealth. Somebody, I mean, who like like a socialite type figure. Somebody who sees your energy and wants to make you an offer. And I feel like whatever you're doing, like speaking your fucking truth, like speaking your authentic truth as it relates to like what you do for work, potentially, it's bringing you wish fulfillment. And you've been working so hard at this. And it's coming so quick. It's coming so fast. I mean, this is such a good reading. This is such a beautiful reading. You got the sun, you got two aces, you got wish fulfillment, and you got really fast moving energy communication. This is unbelievable. This is so beautiful. This might be work related, guys. This king. I fucking can't. I can't. I love tarot so much. The wands was clarified by the 10 of cups. You got the 9 of cups and you got the 10 of cups. This is unbelievable. This feels like it's love and work intertwined. It also feels like, in addition to like this 10 of cups energy, this is bringing you personal wish fulfillment. Like what you've wished for, career-wise, for yourself, like not in the context of anyone else. And it's bringing in so much fucking abundance, that it's literally like catapulting you into the 10 of cups energy. It's really nice. And it's coming so fast. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Stand in your authentic fucking self, always. Stand in your authentic self. That's how you radiate the most light that people see. This is so beautiful. I'm so glad I did this last collective reading. If this resonates for anybody, please let me know. This was crazy. And thank you to the callers, too. We got some really good callers today. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow, actually. What day is it? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 6, Thursday, New York time, for our live show, where we're going to take phone calls, open phone lines, free readings, and yeah, I'll see everybody